That tune is by DJ Real. Welcome to Blabbermouth. I'm Red Scott.
I'm Phil Griffiths. Thank you for watching Blabbermouth, where comics play games, talk shit, and go home with absolutely no prizes. With another exciting night on a non-eventful, no news day. Nothing happens ever when we do Blabbermouth. So
No, not once.
yeah,
I did ask if anybody in the chat got impeached, and BQ101 did. So, sorry, buddy. Sorry. You might lose your job. Hopefully, you had a good couple of years. Who knows how long. But thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Feel free to subscribe. Throw some cash. We'd appreciate it. By the way, it is Phil's 122nd birthday. I just looked this up today. Given that Phil is 122 years old, that means he was born in 1899. He was born in the 19th century. That is wild. Born shortly after Spanish rule ended in Cuba. Remember when Spanish rule ended in Cuba, Phil?
Yeah, I was just a mere lad in England at the time, so didn't remember that too much.
Okay, some people choose ignorance and don't pay attention to the happenings around Cuba, I guess. Thanks to everybody in the chat. Thank you to Pan, first person in the chat today. Well done. We've got EK Reese, welcome. Not Tyler today. Oh, I shouldn't have read that. Valerie's 13? How would you pronounce that, Phil?
Yeah, I think you're right. Valerie's 13.
Yeah, thank you for taking a shot at it and not just leaving me out to dry. Nightbot, good to see you again. Love to see you in the chat every show. BQ101, we already mentioned. We got Gotti's Bagels back. Welcome. Thanks for hanging. Just trying to see
like if he says I was born in the year that Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. All right, I can relate to that. I get it.
That explains why Phil will not play that game. Too traumatic.
Look at that. It's Val Aries 13. We really fucked it up.
That is a great time. That is a great time.
I would have never got that.
Do we have any more small talk before we begin, Phil?
No, I think just remember we do this every Monday, Wednesday, and we do Poker with Comics on Friday night at 8 as well. So tune in and hopefully you'll like it.
More importantly, we have a great lineup of comics. Let's introduce our contestants.
That's right. Our first comic joining us tonight is a regular ass kicker on this show with several Blabbermouth wins under her belt. One of our favorite regulars, the Cincinnati baddie herself. Please welcome Brooke Heinichen.
Aw, thank you guys.
What's up, Brooke?
Hey, not much. Just a very normal, chill week in the world. How are you?
This is good. How was so? My question for you tonight is: how was your New Year, and has your mom taken down her Christmas decorations yet?
I took mine down today. She takes hers down the second her children leave her sight because it makes her too sad. But Christmas is alive and well in my house and still in my spirit. But the SF Ecology Department would like to argue otherwise, so my tree has to be on the curb by tonight. Yeah, no, New Year's has been good. It's just continued 2020 nonstop. This is just longer 2020.
Yeah, we're kind of been overtime a little bit now, but tonight will be different. Thanks for joining us, Brooke.
Thanks so much.
Our next comic is our resident for the week. He's a member of the Hesby Street Comedy Collective. He has an album out called When We Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go by Billie Eilish. Welcome, Zack Chapaloni.
Check me out on iTunes, Spotify.
I've been listening to that album all day, and it is a bop. If you know any other albums from 2019, let me know about them, because that one is delightful.
I'm flattered. I am flattered personally. Thank you. Thanks for all the support, Red.
But my question for you, Zack, how did you get your start in music?
Well, I had a teacher that was like, "You're bad at music," and then I'm like, wrong. And I was trying to sing a song I wrote, and that's what it sounded like. And I'm like, I'm going to prove all of you that the right amount of synthesizers, and if I meet someone who has access to a studio and top level producing and what are those voice things?
Yeah,
I didn't know the thing.
Microphone?
Yeah, if I get that, no, not the microphone, the one that makes you good.
Right.
Auto-tune.
Oh, yeah.
I've been on manual tune my whole life, but if I can switch to auto tune, then they'll all see. And I shouted, "They'll all see," and then the rest was history.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Zack.
Hey, thanks for having me.
And also here tonight, all the way from Oakland, joining us for the first time, a very funny comedian in the Bay Area comedy scene. Please welcome the plant mom herself, Sureni Weerasekera.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing?
You know, just trying my best.
You're in Oakland, right? That's where you're quarantining?
Currently at the moment, yeah.
Nice. What? So have all your houseplants died in quarantine, or are you actually doing well with them?
I just keep bringing in more plants. It's actually a problem. My girlfriend's threatened to leave me. It's just so many plants.
They're just all over the apartment now, taking over, moving people out.
It's a little forest in here. We have a gnat problem. And, this isn't really getting people to like me, but someone says I'm Team Sureni, so I'm feeling pretty hot right about now.
Yeah, you've already got a Pan's a long time regular. You've already got a fan. That's great.
I love bread.
Yeah, that's
I
what it
love
is.
Spanish too. Okay.
He's all the way from Chile.
So. Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, Sureni.
For sure. Thank you.
All right. Finally, our last comic, a man known for his love of birds, as well as being the first white guy with a guitar in his background. Please welcome Tyler Hinz.
What's going on, everybody?
So Tyler, my question for you is, when you pick up that guitar to play, what is the only song that you know?
Right now, I'm working on "I Love You Always and Forever" by Donna Lewis.
Oh, nice.
It's a great song. It's a really nice melody. I'm really into it.
Sereni's really into it as well.
It's such a great song. Isn't it?
He was just so serious.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are we not supposed to bare our soul on this comedy show?
No, this is a very insightful. We dig deep. We dig deep.
Minus
hit
points
bedrock.
for vulnerability.
Fuck your sincerity.
All right, next question. Everybody, who was your first kiss? No, I was kidding. Anyway, so that is...
I'll let you know when I have it.
It was a white guy at a guitar with a guitar at a party.
Yeah, I was there too. It was great.
All right, well, welcome, Tyler. All right, so that is enough blabbering. Let's play some games.
All right, our main game here is Punched Up, where comics write punchlines to joke punchlines.
Another
joke
punch times.
setups provided by us. But before we can play that game, we need to give our comics some time to write those punchlines. So we'll play a warm-up game with two of the comics, while the other two comics go into the dreaded Blabbermouth bubble to write their punchlines. So Tyler and Sureni, we're going to put you two in the bubble first to write your punchlines from the setups that have been provided to you by our head writer, Kyrie Irving, who's taking some time out from the nets to write for us. Very, very generous of him. So Tyler, your setup is going to be number one is I'm so old, I remember when that slaps meant ellipses. And number two, my girlfriend's nickname for me is Brazilian Wax because... number three, the No Pants subway ride in New York City has been canceled for 2021 due to COVID, but in keeping with tradition, ellipses. And finally, a woman swam 280 feet under ice for a new Guinness World Record. Even more amazing, ellipses. Now, Tyler, you've been with us before, but do these seem like jokes that you're going to knock out of the park, or are you going to be worried about this?
I'm going to tell you right now, guys. Best case scenario, ground rule double. That's what's happening. All right. So kind of ready to go.
All right. We'll take that. That's probably the best you've ever done, if that's true. So that'll be
I'm
good.
shooting for third place tonight. If we can get me in that slot, I'll be pretty fucking pumped.
Mm-hmm. All right, Sureni, you will be writing punchlines for the following setups. Number one, I want to open a store that only sells skateboards and call it Ellipses. Number two, have you ever tried M&Ming? That's when you... Ellipses. Number three, a law firm in Tennessee is giving away a free divorce for Valentine's Day. They're calling it Ellipses. And finally, Bruce Willis was photographed at a drugstore where he refused to put on a mask despite wearing a bandana around his neck. Because when you think, Ellipses. How do you feel about your setups?
I feel like I've been targeted, especially with that skateboard setup. Okay.
Well,
I might
take it up
push
with Kyrie.
Mongo, but fuck you, dude. No, No, I'm feeling pretty hot. I'm feeling pretty alive. I'm feeling like this is my night. And you know what? Fuck third place. I'm going for the one. I'm going for 0, baby. I'm going for 0. Sorry, that was a Proud Boys sign. I'm so sorry.
All right. We're sending Sureni and Tyler, our 2 Proud Boys, into the bubble. You guys have 5 minutes to write your punchlines. While we play Wrong Answers Only with Zack and Brooke. So Wrong Answers Only is a game where I've found pictures on the internet from this past week, and we're asking our comics to give us wrong answers only to the questions I will pose about them. All right, so first up, we're going to do Zack, since you are familiar with the format. All right, who is this and what is happening?
Well, people don't really respect the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and particularly the character Shredder. But people come from when moms and dads make babies. So this is Shredder's mom. She looks younger than ever. I mean, the Foot Soldier money game has done wonders for her. And she was never into blades. She was always saying, Shredder, you'll poke your eye out. Why don't you play with a gavel? Why don't you create havoc on the city with a gavel? It's not sharp anywhere. So anyways, she's getting ready to whip America into a frenzy of ninja foot soldiers that will take over the Capitol building. But what she doesn't know is you can't take over the Capitol. It's impossible. It's impossible to even get in.
Maybe I missed it, but what is Shredder's mom known as?
Oh, roundabout. She's not sharp. It's a very safe turn. It's a roundabout.
I can see why people don't remember that name. That makes sense. All right, Brooke, who is this and why are they hanging from this structure?
That's me about a week from now. No, too late. That is. Sorry, I got you over here. That is me rappelling into what's left of the Capitol next week after I stage my own break-in, but a little bit too late. But I'm trying, as you can tell. That's me rappelling down into the Senate floor where Bane's mom is presiding over the Senate.
I love the commitment. It's like I'm still breaking in. It's rubble, but I'm gonna. I plan.
I don't back down. Okay, if I say I'm gonna do something, I follow through.
I don't need to, but there's symbolic importance. Also, I do think Brooke would be wearing the neon green safety vest even while breaking into the Capitol.
Safety first, Red.
All right, Zack. What is this wax figure of?
I'm a little disappointed. That's my uncle Mustafa. And
wait, so you're Scar's kid?
Seeing yeah. I'm Scar's I'm Scar's nephew. No, yeah, I'm Scar's kid.
Yeah.
It's we're all close. We're all close. And once my dad took over, he had sex with all the women. That's how it works in my family. Anyway, did Scar
I did not catch those sequels.
I don't know. Anyway, back to my uncle. Back to my uncle Mustafa. He shaved his mustache, and he didn't think it would be a big deal. But when you shave, you look weird. Like the first time you shave it off, you're like, oh man, I'm like puffy. And but he thought, oh well, it's not an important day. Turns out it was his 1,000th day at work, and they made a gold statue after him. So you thought picture day was bad. Gold statue day in Morocco. Oh, make sure you're ready. Make sure you look good. You have the jawline you were after all your life.
Yeah, his jawline is pretty close to his throat line. Hey, welcome. Joseph Nguyen is awful. I know how to pronounce that one. Thanks for the follow. All right, next up. Let's see. We got Brooke here. So this is a book cover. What is the name of this book?
This book is called Little
it's a
Women.
Newbery Award winner.
Because, spoiler alert, there were 4. I hate to break it to you. No, it's Little Women Part 2 when they're fleeing the country because they found out that they actually killed the fourth one. It's like a secret subplot that I can't commit to these as well as Zack can.
This is great. No, I picture the casting director getting adult actors trying out for the movie. And he's like, littler. I want little women.
Within the title.
Come back to me when you're little.
What? Zack, what accent does this director have? I can't quite identify
I was going for like the Atlantic, like maybe like a guy who directed Kelsey Grammer in a play, acting Kelsey.
Well, we have some suggestions from the audience for this one. La Llorona Comes to England. We have from God Eats Bagels. That was from Bubba Master, but from God Eats Bagels, Weird Season of GBBO.
Is that Great British Bake Off?
GBBO?
I assume that would be Great British Bake Off.
That's
All right,
funny.
let's try and do one last one. Do I want to do this one? No, I want to do this one for Zack. What is the name of this band?
You guys, oh my God. Well, you've heard of the Beatles.
I have.
And you've heard of the Monkees.
Mhm.
Well, this is a band actually started by a celebrity's relative. This is Jeffrey Stallone's band, the Pterodactyls. You can see Jeff Stallone on the left. That's Frank's and obviously Sylvester Stallone's first cousin, Jeffrey Stallone. And he got a few of his pals together, and he's like, you know what, we can all be famous. My cousin wrote Rocky. You just got to focus. So I want to be I want to be the Beatles, but we got to pick a different animal that's cool. And so they picked the pterodactyls, and didn't work out because people tried to look them up, but pterodactyl starts with a P. So
it does.
They faded into obscurity
with a P. Let's bring Sureni and Tyler out of the bubble. Sureni, how was your inaugural time in the bubble?
Ooh, that's a little stressful. I'm sweaty. I feel bad for wearing something light colored. Anyways.
Well, listen, you look better than the father in the Lion King. That's what I'll say.
Do you think Tyler even knows he was in the bubble?
I don't even know what's happening. I wrote a joke.
Did you make? Thank you for the subscription, hey! BMO. We appreciate you.
Thanks, BMO.
BMO, you rule. So Tyler, how do you feel about your punchlines that you have written?
I feel like I put in a real good third place effort. I mean, I had like 2 minutes left, like 3 minutes to write that many jokes. I'm not bringing the heavy hitters. All right, I'm going for light chuckles here. That's what I want.
All right, let's get the setups for Zack and Brooke so they can get their punchlines written.
Yep. So Brooke, you'll be adding punchlines to the following setups. Number one, how many tech company founders does it take to change a light bulb? Number two, I like my friends like I like my Mission Impossible sequels. Number three, a French woman has spent 3 years trying to prove she is not dead. At least that's what, ellipses. And finally, a website is offering $500 for a professional binge watcher willing to watch Netflix and eat pizza. As a result, ellipses. Now I think you're on a win streak here. I think you have at least 2 to possibly 4 games in the bag in a row. Maybe 17. I can't remember the math on that, but
is the anti-hero. You're making you want to fail.
You got a lot on the line. How do these feel to you?
They feel I'm feeling okay. I don't know. I feel better about that. That was my first time playing the wrong answers only. That was a stressful one. I'm comfortable in the bubble. I like my bubble. It's safe.
That's right.
I have time.
Right. Well, let's get you in there as quickly as possible. First up, Zack, you will be adding punchlines to the following setups. Number one, my mom said the best thing about pho is ellipses. Number two, when I was a kid, we didn't have Ellen DeGeneres. We had ellipses. Number three, a Canadian woman was caught walking her husband on a leash like a dog while breaking the coronavirus curfew. Or as she calls it, ellipses. And number four, a German bakery cooked up syringe cakes to promote COVID-19 vaccines. Before you get too excited, ellipses. How do you feel about this setup, Zack?
Oh, Those were for me.
Yes, those were for you to write punchlines to.
Yeah, I remember them. I got
All
it.
right, let's send him into the bubble. He will have to write punchlines to those from memory.
Shit.
All right, let me turn on the cone of silence feature so that we can no longer hear them and play Explain This with Sureni and Tyler. So in Explain This, I've scoured Sureni and Tyler's social media and found things that demand explanation or extrapolation.
I'm sorry.
So we're going Sureni first. I don't know why I made it this way, but I did. Sureni, this is her Twitter account. Cute guy who is sweet, funny, charming, caring, and witty. Me.
You know,
Scam
that
likely.
was
Sureni, so my question, what's it like dating Scam?
you know, she's a great guy. This was before I knew a lot of things about myself. But you know, I still stand by it. You know, these guys, they're all these fuckboys. They're from Los Angeles, California.
They're in the cone of silence right now.
They're in the cone of silence.
All right, so Tyler, just general question.
Good.
How do you feel about this photo?
I mean, it's
What's
hard
the
to
story
admit-
behind it?
Well, I mean, clearly that's when I peaked. It's been kind of shit since then. I made a lot of stylistic. I don't.
It was only
I-
3 years ago when you posted this.
I was in a different place in my life. Okay, you know, it was okay to like Slipknot and other things. It's the life that I was living. I mean, I kind of think I look good, and I'm considering bringing it back. Like, those are some pretty cool anal beads I have on my neck.
I mean, it is just out there to have those on you all of the time.
Yeah,
I really feel like I get the respect I deserve.
it would explain the double thumbs up. That's for sure.
It's creepy looking. My thumbs don't bend far enough.
That is a great play. That is a great point, Penn. You used to have them around your neck. Where do you have them now?
I mean, you got to stay loose for the nighttime, right?
All right, Sureni, this is your first Instagram post from July 2013. What's the story behind this Vampire Weekend California English?
Okay, first of all, it's the first one I want you to see. I've deleted many a things. And it's just cute. It's just, I can stand by something cute. We all know I mean, do you guys know the band Vampire Weekend? Y'all are fogies, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just kidding. And it's just, it's referring to a song, and we were in Santa Monica, and it was just good vibes, and vibes were immaculate, and I have no regrets. And where are we now? We are still in California.
Well done.
That's it.
All right, so Tyler, which of these at midnight jokes are you most proud of?
Significant risk of stair tumbler. I mean,
Versus
that's pretty good.
Yahooligans, stay off my website, salon.com, hashtag elderly websites.
Okay, I'm gonna go with significant risk of stair tumbler.
Hashtag elderly websites at midnight.
Yeah, that's where they just need to get one of those like electrical chairs that scoots them up a little bit.
It was a real nail biter between the likes, 4 on one and 3 on the other.
Those might be two of my most successful social media posts at all ever. So I'm pretty excited about that. Not just on this platform.
2 of the likes was yours, but yeah.
Yeah, I would like it and unlike it repeatedly to see if anybody noticed.
I was a little disappointed. I know you were a big comedian on Parler, but we weren't able to find those anymore.
I was just catching my stride too. I was just like, hey, you guys want to join a Rand Paul study group? And we were just hitting it off. We were just doing some fun stuff. Oh, well.
All right, so Rennie, back on Twitter. I'm dating this skateboarder, and before you judge me, he's also a business owner. What does he sell? Weed, but hear me out. Sureni, what's the name of Scam Likely's weed business?
Okay, first of all, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like we built some trust. It is he's an older skateboarder. Okay, you know he's 83.
Is it Tony Hawk?
It's Tony Hawk. It's Tony Hawk. You know what I mean? He can still get it. You know what I mean? He could kick flip on my pussy any day. You know what I mean? he's still got it. And you know, and he's really good because if he falls, he'll die. You know what I mean? He will die. So he lands everything. Okay.
I was hoping it was the guy that Avril Lavigne was singing about.
All right, Tyler, this is your first Instagram selfie. It's
Nice.
you with a Bud Light shirt drinking a Bud Light, and
You
it's
gotta
400. It's 402 weeks ago, which is an anagram for 420. Incredible. Why did you choose to photograph yourself in Corel Paint? Like, why does this look so bad?
That would be one of my many Android phones, and I refuse to change, even though the pictures never get better. Let's just say if you're a Bud Light man, you're a Bud Light man, and you just got to broadcast that to the world. Like, people need to know. Like, give me some light. That's what I want.
All right,
By
that
your
has been.
face, it looks like it's the day you put those anal beads up your butt. That's what it looks like.
That's why I had to get so drunk. It's the only way to justify it.
All right, let's bring Zack and Brooke out of the bubble. Zack, this is your second time in the bubble in 1 week. How are you feeling after that much time in the bubble?
By that, how it smelled in there, I think I was in a different bubble last time.
Okay, yeah, we did clean it.
Yeah.
All right, Brooke, how was your time in the bubble?
It was all right. It was okay. I'm happy to be free. It was comforting for a little while, but then I started to get stressed again. Turns out life is just stressful, both inside and outside of the bubble.
Incredibly stressful.
There's no safe spaces.
Thanks to Val Aries 13 for the subscription. We appreciate you.
Yeah,
Crushing
thank you
it.
so much.
All right. So all four comics have written their punchlines. So let's see who's got the best ones and play Punched Up. That is right. Each comic has written 4 punchlines to the Blabbermouth writing staff's bad setups. And now they are going to go head to head, and you are going to vote for the best joke.
And also, our writing staff here at Blabbermouth hold comedic catchphrases in very high regard. So to honor the classic catchphrases such as "You might be a redneck" or "Hamburger," our staff has given each of you a quarter-pointed catchphrase of your very own. So we ask the comics to lean in on these and perform them to the fullest after saying their punchlines. Was that a good enough hamburger for you, Red?
It was a very good hamburger. You nailed it.
That's right.
I got very distracted by the diamond that appeared in the middle of my screen, and I have no idea what it's for. Absolutely threw me. But yeah, no, you nailed that hamburger, and I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I'm going to set that as my
No.
phone alarm in the morning, that hamburger.
All right, well, let's get into it. Ooh, that is music playing that does not need to be playing already, though it is a very, very good song. So first up, we are going to have Zack versus Brooke. So Zack, what was it your mom said about pho?
Oh yeah, my mom loves pho. Have I not told you that?
Mm-mm.
Okay, well, get this. Here's why she loves it. She said the best thing about pho is that slurping in their culture isn't rude. It actually means you're enjoying your meal. And burping means you loved it. And then when you finish, you get up and you say, "Man, I got to take a wicked shit when I get home." And that means you appreciate their culture. That's right. Shit just got real.
That does sound like your mom, Zack. All right, Brooke, what you had some thoughts about tech company founders?
I know. I do have a lot of thoughts about tech company founders, but I was talking to one of them recently and I asked them, how many tech company founders does it take to change a light bulb? And he said to me, of course it's a he said to me, "No, man, the light bulbs change themselves because we change the world." Yeah, I hate him too. That's a fact, Jack.
Oh, man, if they're saying stuff like that, I can see why you dislike tech company founders.
All right. So now those punchlines will be voted on by you, our live audience on Twitch. If you're watching us live on Twitch, and you're logged in, you can vote in the chat, just put a 1 in for your, or whatever number for your favorite comic. 1 for Zack in this case, and his my mom likes pho. I think it was something like that. My mom said the best thing about pho. Or 2 for Brooks. How many tech founders does it take to change a light bulb? 1 for Zack, 2 for Brooke. Get your votes in now. That's how we play this game.
1 for pho, 2 for hamburger.
Yeah.
How much time did you spend watching that video and just walking around your house going hamburger?
Actually, if you go back like right before I said it, I think you were talking at the time, you could see me mouthing, practicing it. I was like, oh shit, wait, I'm on camera.
1 for Zack, 2 for Brooke. Well, Pan is incredibly charmed by that, Phil. What is the floating
There's that diamond.
diamond thing?
Oh, that's awesome.
Is that like an Illuminati thing?
Oh,
Or
it's
you?
a cheered. It's a cheering thing. Somebody cheered.
Oh, what?
Master
Thanks.
cheered.
Thanks for the cheers. All right. I'm calling mercy on this one. 77.3%. Well done. Zack, you've won the first round. Incredible.
Shit jokes, baby. That's the way to the top.
All right, next up, we're going Tyler versus Sureni. Tyler, how old are you?
Oh man, I am so old. I remember when that slaps meant you got something weird from a stranger after a night of hot sex. Time to nut up or shut up. Those are connected loosely somehow. I don't know.
All right, thank you, Tyler. Sureni, what is this new business idea?
Yeah, I've been really, I got a PPO from the government. I want to open a store that's only sells skateboards and call it, no, we do not sell penny boards. Or one wheels. Or electric skateboards. Okay, thank you. That's been my time.
You have a catchphrase?
Oh, yes, it's a hose before bros, baby.
All right, so now you can vote. 1 for Tyler's. I'm so old, I remember when that slaps meant. Or 2 for Sereni's. I want to open a store that only sells skateboards and call it.
Well, thank you for Bubba Master and Kirk H for throwing us bits, which oddly we had not seen before. Or the software plugin that I installed has a virus that throws up a gray diamond of death anytime somebody gives us bits.
Yeah, what do you even do? We don't even know.
They give us bits.
Cheer.
Should have done more poop jokes.
Yeah, some of them. There were some. Bubba threw some corgis out there.
I've got good excuses for each time that I lose. So that's the first one. I misread my prompt. Sun was in my eyes. This is bullshit, you guys.
Oh man, the people are talking hoes before bros.
Guys, time to nut up or shut up. Get Tyler back in this.
By the way, if you are a subscriber, your vote counts 3 times what the votes of non-subscribers count, and that is because you have given us money.
Everyone out there needs to nut up or shut up, huh? That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
all right, we're coming down to it.
crowd.
All right, Sureni, well done.
Hey.
One matchup, 1 win, 60.7%. Incredible.
I remember my first one.
Tyler on the path towards a bottom half finish. Not sure if he's going to hit his third as he's aiming for.
I got to do a little bit better when I lose. That's just slightly better.
All right, we got Zack and Brooke over there like they're preparing for the SATs. Brooke, you are up right now. How do you like your friends?
It's funny that you're asking. I was just thinking about this. I like my friends like I like my Mission Impossible sequels, actually, which I know is oddly specific, but it's because I only like to see them when Tom Cruise is not inside them. Oh, that's a fact, Jack.
I really enjoyed the specificity of the wording. All right, Tyler.
Oh, man.
What is your girlfriend's nickname for you?
Okay, so my girlfriend's nickname for me is Brazilian Wax because when I'm done having sex with her, she's bald down there. Time to nut up or shut up.
All right. So now you give up 1 for Brooks. I like my friends like I like my Mission Impossible sequels. Or 2 for Tyler's. My girlfriend's nickname for me is Brazilian Wax. 1 for Brooke.
Yay.
That's probably all I need to go for.
Do you have chemo in your semen? What is like? How does that happen?
I assumed it was like an aggressive friction.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
kind of what
okay.
it was.
So it's kind of like scorched hair. Okay.
No, I
Yeah.
don't have
that's-
like semen that tries to cure cancer. Not yet, though. We're working on it, though. When's gonna get there?
You can work on that.
Yeah, you just radiate your penis each night. It's maybe-
I haven't.
You get an irradiated carbon rod next to your unirradiated carbon rod.
I did not see that going this way. This is a real.
This is
No.
my kind of blabbermouth night, you guys. I just wanted to say, I'm glad I'm here.
My mom voted 1 because she's a Christian. I also did not understand what that vote was.
My mom voted 2, but
Hell
Moms
yeah.
are split.
we'll see.
Because she's fucking Catholic. I love it. All right. Tyler, pulling that one out, 60.7%. We've seen 60.7% a couple times so far. Well
Now I
done.
can lose from here on out.
Now we know what kind of audience it is.
Red's mom doesn't want to associate sex with Red's head.
All right, next up. Sureni versus Zack. So Sureni, what were you telling me about Marshall Mathers?
Yeah, so I was Marshall, my boy. I was like, have you ever tried M&Ming? That's when you reverse colonize and you join a culture that's not your own and you assimilate.
I do think it's called that.
I think, I think there's some intellectuals in the audience. Yeah, right. I think there's some.
I think
What's your catch-
the intellectual.
And Eminem knows this more than anyone. Hoes before bros. Okay.
All right, Zack, what was it like when you were a kid?
Oh, I am glad you asked, Red. When I was a kid, there's some differences. Like, for instance, we didn't have Ellen DeGeneres, okay? We had Tales from the Crypt Keeper, where awful skeleton people didn't have to pretend they were nice. Uh-oh. That's right. Shit just got real.
All right, so now in the chat, make your votes heard. 1 for Sureni's, have you ever tried M&Ming? Or 2 for Zack's, when I was a kid, we didn't have Ellen DeGeneres, we had. Get your votes in now.
A lot of people appreciating Sureni's social commentary early,
This is
but the late sleepers going towards Zack.
This show is. I can't. This show is so silly. I love it. It's just like so grimy and crusty. I love it. Nobody's safe. It's okay. It's okay, Valeris. We'll win this.
That's why we perform it in a puddle in an alley, covered with a light layer of gasoline. That's how you get these colors around us. The swirly blues.
Oh, Max Eddie with the late vote for Sureni.
Ooh. It's coming down
Max,
to it.
my
This is a close one,
boy.
guy. Get your votes in. 1 for Sureni, 2 for Zack.
Shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Hoes before bros.
Yeah, we need a Host Before Bros t-shirt. Also, we need
HBB. Sorry.
we need a catchphrase emote, Phil.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is tied now.
Oh, name.
Oh shit.
Roommates
Emily.
We do not.
Emily, you mother.
We do not accept ties. The
Gotta
next
hold on to
vote determines the
something.
winner. The
People
next
get in
vote
there and
determines
vote
the
for
winner.
yourself.
There it is.
No, it's that
It's
she had
Emily.
already voted.
We did it.
Oh, Max
we're
said
not. We're
too
back. We're
many
back. We're back
times. He
down.
said too many times. So can you do 2 and make it multiple?
Boom.
Bros before hoes.
That's fucked up.
Bros
it is.
before
That's fucked
hoes.
up.
I mean, hoes before bros. Fuck.
That's right. This is America. There are no ties. We get victors, and in this case, it is Sureni. Well done, Sureni. So that brings us to
Thank you.
the end of the first round, which means we need to know where we stand. Where do we stand, Phil?
We stand with someone with 0 points. Unfortunately, I may have jinxed her at the beginning of the show. I'll take the heat on this one. With Brooke failed to come out of that round with a point, so she's at 0. Zack, reigning champion from Monday night, he only has 1 point, along with Tyler. So they're tied, but technically Zach's probably winning, just in my eyes, I guess, really. And then
I'm gonna keep you at third, Tyler. I love you, buddy.
and then in first place, the rookie Sureni is killing it with 2 points.
Y'all are being generous. I appreciate it. I need it.
All right.
All right. So now that we've got that out of the way, it's time for a round we like to call round 2, which is very similar to round 1, but happens on this side of the screen. So we're going to start off round 2 with Brooke versus Sureni. So Brooke, let's see it. There we go. Brooke, tell me about a French woman.
Yes, a French woman. I heard about this French woman who spent 3 years trying to prove that she is not dead. At least that's what they think she said. It was the noise coming from the body baguette. Oh shit, that's a fact, Jack. Go on.
Yeah, but just give it to her. She bodied me, dude. Baguette.
Tell me about this law firm in Tennessee.
So yeah, there's I read this article the other day about this law firm in Tennessee, and they're giving away a free divorce on Valentine's Day, and they're calling it "Get Rich Quick."
Now connected to Lauren.
I'm gonna say that one more time. Get rich quick. And that's hoes before bros. Get that bag, honey. Get it.
All right, so get those votes in now. For Brooks, a French woman has spent 3 years trying to prove she is not dead. Or 2 for Sureni's, a law firm in Tennessee is giving away free divorce for Valentine's Day. 1 for Brooke, 2 for Sureni. Get your votes in.
I like that. Someone's like Alexa picked up on that joke?
Yeah, I heard
So
that.
Alexa should get a vote.
I was heckled on a technicality.
Jeff Bezos just heckled you.
Yeah, but you know.
I mean, technically, this is his platform. They do own Twitch. Ooh, what flavor of White Claw are you working on, Sureni?
Tangerine.
Tangerine.
It's my favorite. I really like it. It's a good
Interesting.
one.
Ooh,
Nice
Topo
good-
Chico.
Ooh, I see it. Yeah, I saw a Topo Chico in the mix.
Oh.
All right, get your votes. 2 for Sureni, 1 for Brooke.
What's your drink, Brooke? What's yours?
Mine's water because I'm doing stupid dry January. Do I seem on edge? I'm on edge.
I don't know, Brooke. Water sounds wet.
Yo, I remember my day ones. That's all I want to say. I'll drink to Val.
All right. With 69%, that
Hell
means
yeah.
Brooke wins. Not because she
yeah.
has more, but because she has 69%. Well done, Brooke. So now we are going to Tyler versus Zack. So Tyler, what's the news on the No Pants subway ride?
Well, the No Pants subway ride in NYC has been canceled for 2021 due to COVID. But in keeping with tradition, all former participants promised to contract hepatitis B while at home. Time to nut up or shut up.
Very applicable catchphrase.
Mostly sexual jokes.
All right, Zack, tell me about this Canadian woman.
Oh my God. This Canadian woman, she was caught walking her husband on leash like a dog while breaking the coronavirus curfew. Or, as she calls it, I was just taking my bitch out, eh? For a stroll and a choke. I forgot to say for a stroll and a choke. Anyway, that's right. Shit just got real.
Honestly, for a stroll and a choke should be your catchphrase in life.
Okay, so in the chat now, vote 1 for Tyler's The No Pants Sober Ride in NYC has been canceled, or 2 for Zach's Canadian woman who's caught walking her husband on a leash. 1 for Tyler, 2 for Zach.
Also, I'm drinking Disco Wolf. I forgot to share mine.
Oh, Disco Wolf. Is that a beer? What is that?
It is a double IPA.
Double IPA?
Yeah, from
Dippa
Fremont
IPA?
Brewing. Yeah, IPA.
IPA. I think it's IPA.
IPA. Double
Yeah.
IPA. Disco Wolf. The double IPA.
IPA. That must have happened at a bar, right? Someone's like, I will have your finest IPA. I've been dabbling in IPAs lately.
There's somebody who just got their fake ID. They're like 17.
Fake beard on.
Yes, I'll have a double IPA, please.
Okay, you know what? The chat's getting mean. God Eats Bagels is cheering me on, but it feels like an insult. They're like, woohoo, Zach. Wow, Zach. And then Tony said he is hoes before bros, and that's why he picked me over Sureni. He called me a hoe.
Well, do you know what, Zach? I'm just here for a stroll and a choke. That's the only reason I'm here. We're not allowing this tie.
Everyone. I see some people who need a stroll and a choke in this chat room.
All right. Well, because he asked to be in third, we're gonna let him lose this one. Zach has won 54.8%. Well done.
Yeah, take that, God Eats Bagels, you piece of shit. Cheering on me sarcastically. I know it's sarcastic.
Val Aries 13 double IPA on the rocks. That would be gross. Don't put beer on ice in a rocks glass. That is inappropriate. But well done, Zach, winning that one completely legitimately. And M was gonna vote too anyway, so it all came together.
Yeah, thanks, Em. Too little, too late.
Oh, I should have subscribed at the end to sway the vote. Fuck, I'm so stupid.
Yes, that is a valid strategy for anybody who is booked on this show for the future. All right, Sureni.
People are fighting me in this chat.
And when they see a hoe, they call it out, you know?
Hey,
All right, so Sureni.
Yo, Zach's got to get strolled and choked, you know what I'm saying?
okay. All right, gloves are coming off in this round. I love it.
So tell me about your hoe, Bruce Willis, Sureni.
Yo, this hoe, let me tell you about him. Bruce Willis was photographed at a drugstore where he refused to put on a face mask despite wearing a bandana around his neck. Because when you think of a guy like Bruce Willis, he wants to die hard and fast. He wants to die hard and fast.
Yeah, they were probably just
and the other thing he was caught saying was hoes before bros like Zack Chapaloni. Okay.
Dude, that's it, man. I'm on an island now. Everyone's going down.
All right, Tyler.
Oh shit, I'm up.
Thanks for the subscription, Tyler, in the round that you are in. Never before done. Absolutely respected. Well done. So tell me about this woman, Tyler.
I just want you guys to both remember what just happened just now. So here we go. A woman swam 280 feet under ice for a new Guinness World Record. Even more amazing, she died shortly thereafter. Time to nut up or shut up, I guess, huh? Why'd you swim under some ice?
Well, that was not a joke. It was terrifying. You should have probably written somebody else instead of giving money. Let's see if his 3 votes can compensate.
I knew that was my weakest of my weak jokes. Granted, 1 for 3 is where I'm at.
I mean, part of me wants
100% of the vote. It's working.
I'm going to vote for me too. Everyone out there
it
voting,
is swung badly.
Nope, no, everyone. I will subscribe to whatever it is you also have.
Listen.
I don't give a shit. If you're a company, I'll do it.
Oh, wow.
Just send me a link.
Oh man. Oh, so we gotta beg for these now? Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
If it works, it has always been an option.
I'll give you 30% off my OnlyFans. 30.
Damn. What a value.
It's working. Wants feet pics. Get your feet pics.
No, I will finish this show with my pants off. Vote number 2. I want this. I tried.
Yo, who needs a cameo on the house? I got you. My goal is to win over God Eats Bagels. If they leave Zach, oh man. That's the
I think
pinnacle.
God Eats Bagels has left me. They're just rubbing it in.
The funny cast. All right. I don't have a Twitter anymore. Never
Oh,
mind.
Valerie, who was 111,100, 100.
I feel like
to see those feet pics.
we should stop this.
This is getting out of control.
I'll admit I couldn't buy the vote. This isn't how it works. It's not like
All right.
politics.
I mean, you can buy some votes, but could you buy enough votes? Listen, I'm a little worried that Tyler's going to storm the Capitol at this point. All right. So 56% for Sureni. Well done. Pulled it out in spite of an avalanche of attempts to steal this from you. This is the final head-to-head match of round 2 now. Brooke v. Zack. So Brooke, what is this website offering? $500?
Yeah, well, you can get $500 for doing a lot of shit on the internet, but there's this one website that's offering $500 for a professional binge watcher who's just willing to eat pizza and watch Netflix. And as a result, I have learned that I am significantly underpaid for my skill set, so I will be asking for a raise. Oh, shit. That's a fact, Jack.
The next time we need to make Brooke's catchphrase, oh shit. All right, next up. Zack, I know you're a big fan of German bakeries. Do you have a story about one?
Whoa. Okay. Oh, the bakeries. Yeah. Love their cooking. That is out in the open. I love the German bakery. There's one in Germany. They cooked up syringe cakes to promote COVID-19 vaccines, which is exciting. But before you get too excited, like the vaccine, these cakes will not be available for every American until probably 2022. So do not get your hopes up. Oh, that's right. Shit just got real. Fuck you guys.
All right, so now you guys get to vote. It's 1 for Brooke and her website offering $500 for a professional binge watcher, or 2 for Zack's a German bakery cooked up some syringe cakes.
Your catchphrase fit the joke.
I know, shit was too real.
It's been too
Shit was too real.
What's your favorite baked good from a German bakery, Zack?
I like German chocolate. That's like the kind with coconut in it, right?
I think
the
so.
German chocolate cakes. Yeah, those are bomb.
Sounds good.
I
to
would
me.
scarf those
Those
down.
are good.
I would honestly, if I knew the Proud Boys were passing out German chocolate cake at every meeting,
You'd be like 2 hands. Please give it to me.
I mean, at that point, you'd have to admit, finally, they have something to be proud of.
Their German heritage.
That's good. That's good.
God Eats
What?
Bagels voting for Brooke. That's always
Can we
good
just
stuff.
talk about, like,
Of
real
course,
quick?
God Eats Bagels is voting for Brooke. God Eats Bagels is the bane of my existence on this show.
Can we just talk about
Is the Bubba Master roasting you too?
Yeah, wait, that was very wholesome, Zach. The way you said the bomb, sounding like a cool dad and shit. Damn, dude. Can't even be me. I can't
Wrong
even
with
be
it. I think-
out here on Twitch.
I think cool dad's a really big compliment, I think.
Oh, Phil. Oh, Phil. Yeah, it is, Phil. I'm flattered.
You should be.
All right, this is a
Tonesh.
close one. Get your vote in. 48% for Brooke, 52% for Zack right now. 1 for Brooke, 2 for Zack. All right, last chance. Here we go. Boom. All right,
Oh, you
congrats,
guys.
Zach. 52%. You pulled that one out despite the best efforts of God and his bagels. All right.
My
That
two favorite
takes-
things.
That takes us to the end of round 2. So now we need to know, where do we stand, Phil? Where do we stand?
Yes, things have gotten mildly interesting, I would call it. So Brooke and Tyler are now tied with 1 point each going into the final round. But then Zach came out of nowhere. Zach's got 3 points now, along with Sureni. So they're both tied for first, which means going into round 3, where 3 points, it's really anybody's game at this point.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
So we only have 1 round left, but guess what? It's worth 3 points. So that matters a lot. And it is a round that we like to call
The right round, you spin me right round, baby.
We call it the final round. We call it the final round. It's just the
Yeah.
final round. That's what it's
That's a
called.
much better title. That's a
We
better
have all 4 comics come up with a response to a prompt, and then the audience votes on that. But first, we need a suggestion from the chat. What is the best movie made in the 90s? What is the best 90s movie? Let us know in the chat. Type those letters into the chat box. Hit enter so that we can see it. Hamburger is not a movie. Good Burger was a movie that was made in the 90s. That would have been a good suggestion. Zach's birth video, he is older than that. He is older than that.
I'm flattered.
Labyrinth, True Romance. These are great ones. Feeling that. What are other movies made in the 90s? That is what I want. Oh, I should add some music. Great point, Nightbot. Watch Blabbermouth game show Monday and Wednesday at 8 p.m. Problem Child 2, Titanic, Jingle All the Way, Kindergarten Cop. What is, Tyler, what is your favorite 90s movie?
Gross Point Blank. I put it in there.
Wow, okay. Oh, I missed that. Oh, you did. Gross Point
Oh,
Blank,
yeah.
exclamation point.
John Cusack and Minnie Driver were meant for each other.
I like Titanic. That's good.
I gotta watch
Titanic is a very good one. I like that one a lot.
Can't hardly
Labyrinth,
wait.
Labyrinth is pretty fun.
Home Alone
Die
3.
Hard. Oh, Home Alone 3. Home Alone 3 is a good one.
that. I tried to watch Hook with my little cousins. They were not impressed in the least.
Oh shit.
Terrible movie.
Were you upselling it heavily too?
They were like, "This is clearly in a studio." Like, there's no-
Those dicks.
I know.
All right, are any of these resonating with the panel? Are any of these movies standing out to you?
2 girls, 1 cup.
Calories.
Two girls,
Real
one cup
movie.
from the 90s.
Yo, hose before poop.
Hose with
Be on
it.
theme for the shit theme of
I like The Matrix. I like I like Pulp Fiction, Silence of the Lambs. Which one are you feeling, Phil?
What about Eyes Wide Shut?
Labyrinth is really good too. Labyrinth was an early one, but I really like that one.
I don't think I ever saw Labyrinth.
Die Hard.
Isn't Boys Don't Cry like a song by The Cure?
I'm sure that is true.
And it's a movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Ah,
Or with a Phoenix.
a Phoenix.
One of them.
I like Labyrinth. That's my favorite one. And Phil, you seem confused.
Only because I've never seen it. So, but
That's
it's
from the
if
80s,
everyone
though.
else has seen it, they can do it.
I think it will work whether or not people have seen it.
All right, sounds good.
All right, Phil is now filling that in. Boom. Reservoir Dogs would have been a good one. A little bit late there. Welcome to the show, though. Tonish. Tana
Nice.
ISH. I think it's a kind of beer. All right, so let's check this out. Heading now to the final round. Describe the sex position known as the labyrinth. The labyrinth. You have 2 minutes to describe the sex position known as the labyrinth. Optionally starring David Bowie. That's an option that you can throw in there if you enjoy it. You guys are going to have 2 minutes to come up with an answer to this prompt. And while this is, thank you everybody who subscribed, who followed. If you have not had a chance to do that yet, please do it. Hit the follow button if you haven't. If you can subscribe, by the way, if you are an Amazon Prime member, you get 1 free subscription per month, and we can be your subscription. Hit the subscribe button. If you don't have any of those options available, well then, what I'm going to say is, you could tell somebody about the show. Bring somebody to the show. We'd appreciate more people watching. Why is somebody saying go go Buffalo? Is that go? I don't know. Go Bills. Thank you for the cheer.
Cheers.
Yeah, I love it. Apparently we have that in the wrong spot on this page, which I did not know before now. Also, you can give us bits, a thing that I do know about and understand.
Yeah, also just a quick promo. So we're doing comedy this Friday night with comics playing poker on the stream. So come check that out if you haven't already. It's a fun time. We do the game show Mondays and Wednesdays. And actually next week we have a great show, great lineups. But specifically Wednesday we got Jackie Cation and Kevin Camia joining us, along with Matt Lieb and Alexandria Love are going to be on as well. So that's going to be a great show. So come out and watch that for sure.
That's a hot one. I'm going to watch that.
Yeah, that's a hot one.
Also, Tyler, I believe, played poker a few weeks back and did a really good job of faking like he'd never played poker. Go ahead and watch that video on demand. It's incredible. At one point, he said out loud, "Sorry, I got the suits and the cards confused." And that was when I knew I was being played.
That was legitimate, though. I was trying to figure out what won, but I don't remember what the context was.
All right, so now it's time for the responses from the prompt. Describe the sex position known as the labyrinth, starting with the lowest scoring person up until now. So, Phil, where do we start?
Yeah, so I think we'll start with ladies first. We'll go with Brooke. I'll let you go first. Can you please describe the sex position known as the labyrinth?
I would be delighted to. I don't know if you've heard of it, sex position. And it doesn't really matter so much the position as long as it takes 90 minutes and you end up with a baby. Something about that's a fact, Jack. I had to Google it. I couldn't remember if that's how the movie ended, but spoiler alert.
It's a 90s movie. By the definition, it has been 20 years.
Yeah, it was 86. I saw that. So, all right. So, Tyler, we're going with Tyler. Tyler, can you please describe the sex position known as the labyrinth?
Yes, I will do that now. The labyrinth, that's where David Bowie tries to prevent you from finding your partner's genitals. Time to nut up or shut up. He's in the labyrinth, right?
So we'll head over to Sureni. Sureni, can you tell me what what's that sex position called?
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's the sex position. The labyrinth is where you turn the lights off and you start at opposite sides of the room, and then you try to find David Bowie's clitoris.
Before he died or after?
Hose before bros. Hose before David Bowie.
All right. So then we'll head over to our reigning champ from Monday night and our resident comic of the week, Zack Chapaloni. Jack, small stroke.
Chap
again,
Zackaloni.
It's Shaq, Phil. It's Shaq.
Cool. I was getting confused. Can you describe the sex position known as the labyrinth to me in great detail?
I'm going to give you as much detail as I can. I'm not allowed to tell you, but there is a specific area of Central Park in New York City, and you have to find it. No one tells you where it is, but once you get there, you take your partner, you have sex under a specific tree under the watchful gaze of a barn owl. And then while you're having sex, a guy who lives near there near the tree by the name of the Goblin King explains to you why Jim Henson was actually overrated.
That's controversial.
That's right. She just got real.
All right. So now you, the audience, will determine the winner. Based on the points, whoever wins this round will win it. And from left to right, you're going to vote for 1 for Sureni, 2 for Tyler, 3 for Zack, or 4 for Brooke. Get your votes in now and determine this winner of this goddamn game.
Yep. It's in order along the bottom of the screen, not in the order that they read them out loud.
Yep.
God
left
eats
to right.
bagels, you monster. I'm never channel you hide in.
How do I wait?
Yes, bread.
I am going to give you every fake cheer I can come up with. And then if there is ever a vote involved, you are getting zero support from anyone affiliated with the Chapaloni name, with the Chapaloni name.
Val Aries, who did you intend to vote for?
Valerie's accidentally picked 3, and that's how voting works, people. None of these redos. You don't get to walk back in. When you vote, you vote.
Oh man, I'm not getting third. I'm gonna stay consistent in last
All right.
place.
Here, I'm voting for 3 on behalf of Val Aries because she just subscribed today. So, guess what? She gets another vote.
Hell yeah. Oh, she voted for me? Then yeah, give her the correct vote. Let's get that straightened out.
I think my favorite comment today has been by Wedhead, and it's just, hang in there, Tyler. That's it.
That's my mom. That's literally my mom rooting for you.
Is it really?
She's got a maternal instinct. She knows.
That's a good woman. That's a good ass woman.
Someday I'm gonna get third, and I'm gonna rip into the comic that finishes behind me so hard. Oh, is
Welcome
Hell
to
yeah.
First Merples.
Thanks
I don't think
the
I've seen you
Bubba
in the chat
Master.
You know what?
Little comeback for Zack.
Bubba
here.
left me.
No.
Everybody leaves you
Thank
eventually.
you, Bubba.
Like,
Oh,
I can't figure out Valerie's support for you because they voted for you twice, but still said "fuck you," and I tried to vote for you.
All right, this is your last chance.
They're a rabid bunch. They don't know. They don't know what's happening, but they know they love. Whoa. We cutted it a little early there. It was just starting to pick up.
Oh my god.
Ooh, Zack, almost go. Hooray.
Oh, you gotta have God Eats Bagels on this show. He's so funny.
Dude, I got to
All right.
track down God Eats Bagels.
Well done, Chap Zackaloni. All right, so now let's see. How do I do this again? Oh, that's wrong. There we go. All right. So now it is time to figure out where ultimately we all stand. Where do we stand, Phil?
Yeah, you're really in just a whole disarray of life on most part, like politically. For the game though
Yeah,
is
the
different.
game.
We have the game. The game. We have just an amazing comeback. I knew it from the start that she'd win because she's a fucking ass kicker. The winner of the game tonight, the Blabbermouth of the night, Brooke Heinichen,
Woo.
Thanks, guys.
with
That
the
was-
massive comeback.
Congrats, bro.
Hell yeah.
Which, by your math, Phil, that means she has won somewhere between 3 and 5 in a row.
Yeah, something like that. Possibly 15. I don't know.
Despite my best efforts.
All right, congratulations, Brooke. So, Brooke, where can people find you and your work online?
I am at Brooke Heinichen on everything.
And you can see how that's spelled right under her face in the video. So there you go. Zack, where can people find you and your likeness on the internet?
There's only one Zack Chapaloni, unfortunately. And you can find him, myself, at Hesby Street. It's a podcast. Follow us, listen to us, comment, show me where you live, God Eats Bagels. We'd love to send you a care package. I might even visit you myself, really get to meet what you look like and see your flaws exposed. And yeah, I'm on all socials as my name on the bottom there, Zack. There we go.
Very excited
All right,
to
down
see
my name.
Very excited to see Zack show God Eats Bagels the Labyrinth. All right, Tyler.
Oh,
Where,
yeah, you're gonna meet the Goblin King, God Eats Bagels. You're gonna meet him.
Tyler, where can people find you and your work online?
Tyler loves birds.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. I loves birds. So
That seems like enough information for anybody. Sureni, where can people find you and your work online?
You could generally just look up my first name and you'll find me. But I make sketch videos and stuff. They're on my Instagram, and thank you so much. This shit was very fun. I had a blast.
All right, thank you for watching. Are we going to rate somebody, Phil?
Yeah, we're gonna raid somebody. I think I want to raid T-Pain just because
Yes.
he's
Hell yeah.
great. So we're
He
gonna raid
rules.
T-Pain and throw him.
We're about to get a bracken in this bitch.
Right now, so.
I'm so excited. So excited to get this.
And
happening.
also, I did look it up. It's Brooke's 4th win in a row. She's never lost.
Damn,
Damn, bro.
I do well under pressure.
Brooke, I have only lost.
It's an honor. If I'm gonna lose from a trumped up election full of viruses and hoaxes and cheats, I'm glad it's to you, Brooke.
Yeah.
Thanks.
All right. While Phil tries to figure this out, thank you to Brooke Heinichen, Zack Chapaloni, Tyler Hinz, and Sureni. We are going to be back every Monday and Wednesday, and on Fridays playing poker. Hopefully we'll see everybody soon.
I'm in love.